Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddham dhammam sangham namasami. So, welcome. Today I'm going to reflect on the qualities of the mind, purification of the mind, rather. And there's a particular pair of suttas that talk about the mind being like gold ore and refining the gold is parallel to refining or a simile for refining the mind. So we can use these suttas as a reflection and also instruction. So this first sutta is called the Gold Panner, and it appears in the numerical discourses of the Buddha. And the Buddha, at the time of the Buddha, they were doing all kinds of amazing things with metals. And so this shows how they already were quite industrious. So I'll start the reflection now. This is AN 3.101, the Gold Panner. Native gold or gold ore has coarse corruptions, sand, soil, and gravel. A panner or their apprentice pours it into a pan where they wash, rinse, and clean it. When that's been eliminated, there are medium corruptions in the gold, fine grit, and coarse sand. The panner washes it again, and when it has been eliminated, there are fine corruptions in the native gold, fine sand, and black grime. The panner washes it again, and when that's been eliminated, only the gold flecks remain. Then it's brought to the goldsmith. A goldsmith or their apprentice places the native gold in a crucible where they blow, melt, and smelt it. Still, the native gold is not settled, and the dross is not completely gone. It's not pliable, workable, or radiant, but it is brittle and not completely ready for working. But the goldsmith keeps on blowing, melting, and smelting it, and the native gold becomes pliable, workable, and radiant, not brittle, and ready to be worked. Then the goldsmith can successfully create any kind of ornament they want, whether it be a bracelet, an earring, a necklace, or a golden garland. In the same way, a mendicant or any practitioner who is committed to the higher mind has coarse corruptions, bad bodily, verbal, and mental conduct. A sincere and capable mendicant or practitioner gives these up, gets rid of, eliminates, and wipes them out of existence. So this sounds, for some people, it might be sounding a little hard, but through our observation and our dedication to our sila, or ethical conduct, we gradually over time can eliminate unwholesome, unskillful acts and verbal, unskillful verbal behaviors. And then the mental conduct too, which is coarser, that we're able to see in our meditation can be given up. Then the finer impurities become apparent. When they've been given up, when the coarser corruptions of body, speech, and mind are given up and eliminated, there are middling corruptions, sensual, malicious, or cruel thoughts. A sincere, capable mendicant gives these up, gets rid of, eliminates, wipes them out of existence. When they've been given up and eliminated, there are fine corruptions, thoughts of family, country, and status. A sincere, capable practitioner, mendicant gives these up, gets rid of, eliminates, and wipes them out of existence. So as we meditate, our mind becomes more settled. We've given up unwholesome behaviors of body and speech. And then there's given, it says to give up thoughts of family, country, and status. So during meditation, these are a distraction. They might bring up longing. They're a source of identity, or our status, our our family background. So these are given up. And for mendicants, we don't forget about our families, but we don't yearn or think about them during our meditation practice. Only the thoughts of the teachings are left. That immersion is not peaceful or sublime or tranquil or unified. So the meditation, is actually not immersion. It's not jhana at this point, because it's not peaceful or tranquil or unified, but is held in place by forceful suppression. So this, even the thoughts of the Dhamma while developing samadhi or stillness of mind is still an impurity. It still might be a distraction. And also that force, you're trying to use force to purify the mind, is not peaceful. But there comes a time when the mind is stilled internally. It settles, it unifies, and becomes immersed in samadhi. That immersion is peaceful and sublime, and tranquil and unified, not held in place by forceful suppression. They're able to extend the mind to realize by insight each and everything that can be realized by insight. And they are capable of realizing these things, since each and every one is within their range. So this is a gradual process over time. And now I'll read from the sutta, the following sutta. It's called Basis, and it's Anguttara Nikaya 3.102, AN 3.102. And both of these are Bhante Sujato's translations. So he's talking to the mendicants, but he's talking to all of us, everyone. The bhikkhus, the bhikkhunis, the lay practitioners, all different forms of renunciants. Mendicants, practitioners. A practitioner committed to the higher mind should focus on these three bases from time to time: the basis of immersion, the basis of exertion, and the basis of equanimity. If a mendicant or any practitioner dedicated to the higher mind focuses solely on the basis of immersion, it's likely their mind will incline to laziness. If they focus solely on the basis of exertion, it's likely their mind will incline to restlessness. If they focus solely on the basis of equanimity, it's likely their mind won't properly become immersed in samadhi for the ending of defilements. But when a person dedicated to the higher mind focuses from time to time on the basis of immersion, the basis of exertion, and the basis of equanimity, their mind becomes pliable, workable, and radiant, not brittle, and has become rightly immersed in samadhi for the ending of defilements. It's like when a goldsmith or a goldsmith's apprentice prepares a forge, fires the crucible, picks up some native gold with tongs, and puts it in the crucible. From time to time, they fan it. From time to time, they sprinkle water on it. From time to time, they just watch over it. If they solely fanned it, the native gold would likely be scorched. The fire would get too hot and scorch it. If they solely sprinkled water on it, the native gold would likely cool down, and then it wouldn't smelt properly. If they solely watched over it, the native gold would likely not be properly processed. But when that goldsmith fans it from time to time, sprinkles water on it from time to time, and watches over it from time to time, that native gold becomes pliable, workable, and radiant, not brittle, and ready to be worked. Then the goldsmith can successfully create any kind of ornament they want, whether a bracelet, an earring, a necklace, or a golden garland. In the same way, a mendicant, a practitioner committed to the higher mind should focus on these three bases. From time to time, the basis of immersion. From time to time, the basis of exertion. from time to time, the basis of equanimity. So they adjust their attention and practice to what is needed. It's through observation we know. When a mendicant dedicated to the higher mind focuses from time to time on the basis of immersion, from time to time on the basis of exertion, from time to time on the basis of equanimity, which is looking on. Equanimity, upekkha is looking on. Their mind becomes pliable, workable, and radiant, not brittle, and has become rightly immersed in samadhi for the ending of defilements. They extend the mind to realize by insight each and everything that can be realized by insight. And they are capable of realizing those things. See, since each and every one is within range. So through our practice and our observation, excuse me, through our practice and our observation, we can know um, when we need to exert a little bit of effort or bring the mind to calm, or just to watch, just to observe. So I have one more sutta from the numerical discourses, and this is in the Book of Ones. It's another pair. So this is AN 1.51 and AN 1.52. And these are both about the mind again. Luminous mendicants, bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, everyone. Luminous is the mind, but it is defiled by adventitious defilements. The uninstructed worldling does not understand this as it really is. Therefore, I say that for the uninstructed worldling, there is no development of the mind. Luminous is the mind, and it is freed from adventitious defilements. The instructed disciple, noble disciple, understands this as it really is. Therefore, I say, for the instructed noble disciple, there is development of the mind. This is Venerable Bhikkhu Bodhi's translation. So we're able to see the defilements clearly and then abandon them. And then the mind will become luminous, radiant. And we will be able to develop the mind. I'm going to read the second one again. Luminous is the mind, and it is freed from adventitious defilements. The instructed noble disciple understands this as it really is. Therefore, I say, for the instructed noble disciple, there is development of the mind. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So now we can have some time for meditation of about 40 minutes, a little less than 40 minutes now. So get yourself into a comfortable position that you can maintain for about 40 minutes upright. And feeling the body, being aware of the body. And you can bring your attention to the breath or any object of meditation you choose. And also your awareness of what's arising in the mind and allowing it to pass, letting it go. Luminous is the mind, and it is freed from adventitious defilements. The instructed noble disciple understands this as it really is. Therefore, I say that for the instructed noble disciple, there is development of the mind. So we can dedicate the merit of this evening. May all beings be free. May all beings be well. May all beings have the luminosity of the mind and overcome all defilements. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So now we can end with homage to the Triple Gem. If you care to join me. Oops. Okay, quick. Araham Sama Sambuddho Bhagava Buddham Bhagavantam Abhivademi. Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammam Namasami. Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Sangham Namami.